Good morning. Just a quick video going over how to capitalize on a false day when using the IDR strategy and the DR Lens database. As you know, some days the confirmation will lead to a true result according to the data, and then also there's times when it will be false and price will extend through the other side. But that's factored into the database, and there's statistics showing how you can use that to actually target your trades. So I'm going to just show quickly how I would do that and how you can kind of know when it's going to be a false day ahead of time, and sort of reorder your thinking and your strategy in order to take advantage of that. So just go ahead. I kind of marked up the chart already a little bit with information from DR Lens. So I'm just going to start playing it forward, and we'll kind of go from there. So we're looking for our confirmation, and there's the confirmation. Okay, so we've got confirmation here at 10:50 on DR Lens. I'll plug in confirmation from 10:30 to 11 on a false day. And then what I'm learning to do that's a good way to approach this is to mark up both what a true and a false day would look like. So right away, I'm going to calculate what a true day should look like, and a true day has the max extension at 1400 at 1.3, so that's down in this area. And then for a false day, the max extension is 11 o'clock, and you can see right here that 0.5 is a good low-hanging fruit for the max standard deviation extension. I believe it has 0.8 as the actual statistic, which would be the median. But like I said, the low-hanging fruit would be here around 0.5, and I'm sort of gravitating towards using the low-hanging fruit because it's more guaranteed result, I guess. So at this point, we're watching price. We've got these two targets marked out, and we just kind of see, what price wants to do here. So let's play and see where it goes. Okay, so at about this time, I would start trying to calculate a trade based on a false day, because I already see the criteria for a false day has already been met. We've got our max extension to this point lines up with what the time and the price would be for a false day. So keeping that in mind, now if price doesn't look like it's going to start moving down here the other direction, then I'll look at DR Lens and I see that the max median retracement is 2.0, which brings it through the other side, obviously on a false day. So let's see what happens. Okay, so definitely leaning towards a false day. The farther it gets away from the true target, so right in here somewhere, I'm going to look to go long, especially if I get another move up. Pretty much this is where we run out of time. Okay, so we're not going to be anywhere close to what a true day would look like. So there's still a way to make some money here. I mean, this is prices at 40.58 right here. So I can get in here with a trade, set up a long position somewhere in here. Doing the stop loss is going to be a little bit tricky because you don't have the same information to work with. So what I would do is probably just target the 0.5, which is generally where it gets close to. On a false day, looking at DR Lens, median retracement after the 0.5 is 2.0, which brings it up through the range. And yeah, 2.0 for retracement after the 0.5, and just median max retracement are both 2.0. So it definitely brings you back up, because that's what it takes to give you a false day. You have to come far enough out to break the opposite side of the DR range. Probably what I would do here is maybe set my stop loss up under the IDR middle and go 3 ticks below that. 1, 2, 3, and see where that takes me. So definitely, had the right idea there for a false day. It's going to be false whether or not I hit my target. Pretty close. Yeah. So at the end of the day, that became a false day on at 15:55. So 5 minutes before. Um, if I'm watching that, I'm taking profit as soon as this candle closes because I don't know which way it's going from there, so I can push down a little bit. But even that, that would have been a 16 point trade with a 2.5 risk to reward ratio. So even on a false day, you can still make money, and if you set your targets up ahead of time using the true and the false information, if you just set it up for true, you're not going to see that this was a good possibility that it was already going to be a false day this early. I mean, right after confirmation, if you go in and you set your targets up true and false, this should give you an indication that, hey, this could be a false day, and give you enough time to sort of watch with that in mind as price is moving through here. As soon as it starts to move away from your target, shift gears, go to false, look for an entry, find your best support resistance area. For me, that's always these middle lines, IDR lines, DR lines, opening lines, things like that. Use those to calculate a tight stop loss, and then see where it goes. In this case, that would have been pretty standard thinking to use DR lens in this way, and it would have turned out to be a profitable trade. So hope that helps. Have a great day. Thanks.